Hi guys, I'm Bill Beto, and this is the second episode in my little series of how to do things in Planet Explorers. So in the first episode we looked at the creation of tools and how to use them, and navigating your way around the different pages of the inventory slot. Today we're going to look at the build menu. There's several ways to get into that. You can click on the B button here. You can click on the menu button and click on build there, or you can just click B on the keyboard. And however you've got into here, these are the two main buttons to get going with. So if you click on that, you can change the shape that you are building with. Let's see. It's a little bit tricky to see, but you can see that's a different shape. Try that one. I would have to rotate some of these for them to show up. But you can see that it's different shapes, and it shows you here what you're building with. We'll stick with cubes, and you can change the material that you're using here. So you can build in marble. I think that's iron. Copper, gold, any material you have in your inventory you can build with, including glass or diamond if you have sufficient. But we're going to stick with dirt for now, and the cube. So building different size things uses different numbers of left mouse clicks. So essentially you're clicking once or twice to create the blocks that you're going to put down, and clicking again just to place them. If you're placing a foundation type series of blocks, you would left click and drag to create a platform as big as you want, and it can be pretty much as big as you want. And where your cursor is, it shows you how big that is going to be. So let's go for 10 by 10 by 1. Now that's just created the platform. We can drag it up to make it bigger, drag it down to make it smaller, just by letting go of the mouse button. When we click the mouse button again, it creates a platform. So let's do that again. Left click and drag. Let go of the mouse. If you want a bigger platform, a deeper or taller platform, you just move the mouse up and down. And when you've got what you want, let's put it down into the ground. You left click again, and it creates a platform for you. And let's make this 15 blocks wide. So we'll left click and drag, so it's 5 blocks that way, 10 blocks that way, let go of the mouse, and then we can move up or down to make it taller or shorter or further into the ground, and we'll just put it into the ground so it looks like a foundation. So left click and drag, shows you under the cursor what you're building, 5 by 10 by 1, let go of the mouse down to put it into the ground, and left click again to place the blocks. So it's all about left clicks and dragging. So now we've got a platform. So let's build a wall, scroll out a bit, right along here. So left click and drag along there. It's 1 by 20 by 1, we'll let go. Oh, I right clicked by mistake. Left click and drag, no. So if you do that, select, highlight that, and press delete on the keyboard, and that gets rid of the bit you've put. But actually it looks like I've deleted the wrong bit. I should have deleted this bit. Oh, I'm making the right pigs here with this, right? Okay, so let's scroll back in, but this isn't bad. Let's go back to the cube, down there. Let's left click and drag. And left click again to put them in. Right, so we've got our box back. Now let's try that again. So 1 by 20 by 1. Left click and drag to create that, let go. And then take it up. And my drone's in the way, that's annoying. Oh, is it blocking the corner? No, it's the drone. Let's open the inventory and get the drone. Hang on, get out the building menu. Pick the drone up because he's going to be annoying. Oh, it's here. Right, we've got the drone back. Let's start again. B for build menu. Left click and drag. 1 by 20 by 1. Let go. And take it up. And we'll take it up to 8. And left click to place the blocks. Left click and drag. 15 by 1 by 1. Let go. Up to 15 by 1 by 8. Let go. Click the mouse button and we've got a wall. Left click and drag. Let go. Lift it up to 8. Left click to place the blocks. Left click and drag and we'll do 5. 5? Yeah, 5. Let go. Drag it up to 8. Left click to place the blocks. Left click and drag 5. Let go. Pull it up to 8. Left click to place the blocks. There we go. So we have a little sort of stone, well, dirt structure. Let's turn that in the doorway. Left click and drag. 4 by 1 by 1. Let go. Down. We'll go down 3. And left click to place the blocks. Okay. So let's kind of put a roof type structure on. Now we could do that in tile. Now can I make tile? Let's go to the right button, inventory, tile. It uses stone and dirt. We can make 1,000. That's quite a lot. Possibly don't need quite that many. Let's make 500. Right, so whilst that's doing that, let's click on the texture, go to tile. Now let's zoom in so I can see which way that tile's going. I'm going to turn that around with the T key. So left click and drag. We just want 1 by 20 by 1. And left click the place. There we go. Left click and drag. 20 by 1. Let go and left click the place. Now we're going to need to build up the wall here with cubes as well. Probably makes sense if they're cubes built out of the same material. So we'll do that. And actually, let's think. We're going to need that all the way along there, aren't we? We are. And then 1 in. And then 1 in. And then 1 in. And it's just left click and drag and left click. There we go. And we'll put the next row of these blocks on. Just check what we're getting. That looks like it's the right way around. Yeah, so left click and drag. 20 by 1 by 1, that's fine. Left click and drag. 20 by 1 by 1. I'm getting to the limits of how far I can zoom out. But it kind of doesn't matter how clearly, oops, you can see I missed the corner there. Because underneath the cursor it tells you what you've got. 1 by 20 by 1. There we go. So let's just click and drag. And I think we'll need one more. Will we, right on the top? Yes, we will. So 1, 20 by 1. There we go. Now, has that turned it around so it's facing the right way? It hasn't. So T to turn. Zoom back out. So left click, drag, let go, and left click a second time. Left click and drag, let go, left click to place. Left click and drag, let go, left click to place. I only put 2 on. Yeah, I didn't really want that. You see, it's just put it along there. I'll go and delete those later. Right, left click and drag. We want 1 by 20 by 1. Let go. Left click again. Left click and drag. Just want 1. Left click to place. Left click and drag. Oh no, I think that went wrong. Yeah. Let's just exit building mode to not place those. Go back into building mode. Just check this block's the right way again. It's not. Okay. Right, left click and drag, 1 by 20 by 1, let go, and left click to place. Left click and drag, 1 by 20 by 1, let go, left click to place. There we go. We have a brick roof. Now if we go back to the cubes, left click and drag, let go, left click to place, left click and drag, you get the idea. Can we zoom out a bit more? And the last 2, got 1 hole. There we go. We have a dirt and tile house with 1 row of wrong blocks that I'll have to fix at some point. Let's get rid of the B menu. So that's just using a couple of the materials, and let's see if I can get rid of that. I want the selection tool. Select those and press delete, and it just takes them back. and then you need to remember to go back to cube for placing more blocks. So that is the basics of the building. The main thing is for putting down platforms for your turrets. That's what you'll need first. It's just left click, drag. You need a 4x4 platform. You can put it down the ground if you want. Left click again to place the blocks, and that's it. Left click and drag. Let go of the mouse, move it down if you want, or up if you want a higher platform, and left click to place the blocks. Left click and drag, down if you want more, left click to place the blocks. And that's how you create the platforms for just the turrets. Because the big turrets, have I got any on me? These guys, they need a platform under them in order to function. So there you go, we've got a little house and it's protected by all kinds of things. So that's a basic guide to the building function. Hopefully that's clear enough. It's all on the left click and the drag. Next time we will have a look at the creation menu. So it's possible to create all kinds of things in this game. I am absolutely rubbish at that. I mean, you can see my building abilities. Yeah. So I'll show you how to download things other people have created from the workshop, and hopefully somebody will be so kind as to put a nice link to a good video that explains the actual creation from scratch. I will show you that, but it won't be impressive. So that's it for now. Hope that helped. If you found it of any use at all, please do click the like button for me. That would be very much appreciated. And I'll see you in the next episode. Bye for now.